Hey, welcome everybody. We're continuing where we left off last time, and we left off right here. This is part 4 of reviewing this very long continuity. A long continuity indeed, the longest continuity I've seen. I mean, without ads, if you just stop and think for one little moment, if you just stop and think about it, how long this continuity is. It's mind blowing. So it's one of the longest continuities out there. That's why we've cut it down into pieces. We chopped it down into pieces. So because food is when you eat food, it's easier to eat it when you take many bites, right? You can't just eat the one dish or one plate with just one bite, right? You gotta take many small bites. So that's what we're doing with this continuity to make it easier to swallow, so to speak. So this is Nick Jr. Spain. This is a continuity of this Spanish TV channel from the country of Spain. And the date of this recording is the 31st of July 2017. And no shows are included in this video. No ads are included except for the occasional sponsorships, which is not even clear if it has any. And we've got all these bumpers and promos of these cartoon shows that they air here on this TV channel. So one of these cartoons is this Ruby and Max, I believe it's called. Actually, the name came to me. I couldn't remember what it was called, but I actually knew the name, I believe. So about these two rabbits, and there used to be like a different animated, like there used to be an older version of the same cartoon, and now I believe they changed it up a little bit. It's still 2D animation, it's still hand-drawn animation and whatnot, but it's kind of like more programmed looking, It's not so fluid like all of the older types of animation, right? When they're doing on computers, they have a lot of ways to manipulate the movements, even of 2D characters. We're not even talking about CGI animation anymore. So Ruby and Max, I believe, is the name of this. And we can just perform a quick search on the internet, also known as the interwebs or the spider web or the spider net, or whatever you want to call it. Apparently it's a Canadian animated children's television series. Well, that's a long thing to say. By the way, if you haven't heard me talk about it, Shimmer and Shine, that's most probably the first season you're looking at, because it's a 2D looking animation. Later in season 2, they switched to CGI animation, and it looks a lot different. So I'm just saying, the second season, I don't know about the third or the fourth season. I assume they continued using CGI animation and everything looked differently. So it looks pretty much like the thing in these promos here on this continuity of Nick Jr. That's from the first season of stuff, whatever. So I was talking about Ruby and Max, the rabbits or whatever. So it's a Canadian show. Debuted on Treehouse TV. That's a Canadian TV channel.